got breaking news in the NBA right now involving Ben Simmons. This is a crazy situation. I'm here to tell you right now that himself, Rich Paul, and Klutch Sports have both agreed to mutually part ways. This news is just coming out. We off the heels of this. And the only thing I'm going to ask you, in the words of my man KNT Radio, well, I know y'all not surprised, because, listen, Rich Paul, he get the big bag, the big chicken. Obviously, you see what he did for Mr. Ben Simmons. Before we get into the bag that Rich Paul secured for this man, Ben Simmons, and his family, this guy, Ben Simmons, has completely just been a debacle. This man went from a budding superstar, a rising star in the NBA with the world ahead of him. People even looked at him as one of the guys who could average a triple-double. When you discussed, when players was discussing who could average a triple-double in the NBA, Ben Simmons' name was right up there at the top of the food chain with various other players. I'm here to tell you right now, my oh my, have the tables turned on Mr. Ben Simmons. Nobody's speaking that anymore about Ben Simmons. Hell, I mean, seriously, people ain't even really talking about him no more. Ben Simmons is averaging 6 points, ladies and gentlemen. This man, Rich Paul, got him a 5-year, $177 million contract with the Philadelphia 76ers. That's the bag that's a lot of money, and I'm here to tell you that Ben Simmons, there's absolutely no excuse for you to not be able to improve as a basketball player. This is your job. This is not balling in the, at the park somewhere. Seriously, Ben Simmons went from a starter to coming off the bench. I mean, damn. It's almost like they just giving him a charity case. Obviously, it all started back in Philadelphia when he didn't want to hit that layup. They was in that series and they flamed out to the Atlanta Hawks, which it was an upset. Atlanta had no business knocking off the Philadelphia 76ers. You had Joel Embiid out there on one leg playing like his life was on the line. This is what Sixers fans are never going to forgive Mr. Ben Simmons. And for him to go out there scared to lay the ball up, scared to do anything, it just wasn't a good look. And it's going to always run with him the rest of his career, that he was scared to put that layup up in the clutch. And you was right there uncontested. That's always going to be entrenched in people's minds. Ben Simmons completely hoodwinked Rich Paul. He led him astray, and he bamboozled him and Klutch Sports. Because, seriously, what in the hell is Rich Paul going to be able to negotiate for Ben Simmons? He doesn't negotiate veterans minimums, and that's what Ben Simmons is going to be looking at when this contract is up. He'll never get another big-time deal. I doubt he'll ever get over, he ain't going to get over $5 million. And with all these new TV deals, they're going to give Ben Simmons a real reality check because he completely stole this money. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. And I know you're like, oh, man, listen, this dude Ben Simmons stole the money because not only did he not stay the same. See, I can see, okay, cool. This is not what the Sixers paid for. This is not what Brooklyn traded for. See, it was some hope when he left Philadelphia. It wasn't all doom and gloom, even though he missed the layup, because we got to remember something. We might have thought that with the situation with that was, you probably thought it was a beef between Joel and a beef between Doc Rivers, so we kind of gave him the G-pass on that situation. Okay, he quit on Doc. He quit on, he'll never play for the Sixers again. Look how they talked about him. So we kind of gave him the honorary G-pass. So he comes to Brooklyn. We thinking, okay, he about to turn it up a notch. It's time to get back to Ben Simmons. This is not who he was. That he was out faking. Oh no. Dare I say, Doc Rivers told the truth. Mind you, Doc Rivers damn near lost his job behind this. Joel Embiid, they completely fleeced Brooklyn when they got James Harden. It all worked out, for them because James didn't want to be there no more. Ben Simmons was ready to go, and they just made the perfect partnership. But for Ben Simmons to average 6 points after you took $177 million, like I said, you have been on a decline, a steady decline, to where now you're just a defensive guy, quote unquote, not really defending nothing. 6 points is horrendous for a guy that's averaging 170, just making that much money. What in the hell is going on the outskirts of the basketball floor? I'm here to tell you right now, don't be surprised if we hear later on down the line that Ben Simmons was suffering from some kind of mental health some kind of something going on. Whether it's depression, it's clearly something mental with Ben Simmons, because he had all the talent in the world. And for him to just piss his career away like this, we've never seen nothing like this before. Ben Simmons could very well be out the league, and like I stated before, now, he basically ran the whole situation in Philly up. Like, he got ran out the building there, but he damn near got everybody fired, and Joel Embiid asked for it. It damn near could have got there. If Joel wasn't so loyal to the city of Philly, it could have got nasty, So then he goes to Brooklyn. Kyrie and KD embrace him. They don't believe it's this bad. And quickly they realize, oh no, there's some serious stuff going on with Mr. Ben Simmons. This is no joke. They was ready to get the hell up out of there. They left poor Ben Simmons. His name wasn't even brought up. I can't wait till they get a chance to speak. You didn't even hear Ben Simmons come out and say nothing when they left. He was no reason to make him stay. He was nobody. He damn sure wasn't the third star. He was a role player. You had guys on the floor, regular guys playing better than him, that was taking that third mantle. It's crazy. He was traded there to alleviate heat. You don't move Harden for nothing, because that's what they got from Ben Simmons. Absolutely nothing. And it's disgusting. And players like this need to be held accountable. This is grand larceny. This man took $177 million and couldn't learn how to shoot a free throw, couldn't learn how to shoot a mid-range. We're not telling you to become Steph Curry. Damn, can you do what Giannis did? Look at Lonzo Ball. He struggled. He had shooting woes. He went in the lab and perfected his craft. What the hell was his problem? Why he did not work on his game? Seriously. But took $177 million. People like this, we need to make an example out of him, for him to take this much money and do this. Seriously, because people in the average real world cannot do this. They cannot they cannot steal people money, not do what they paid for. Imagine you paying somebody, maybe not $177 million, but you paying for a service, and then you pay top dollar for the service. And the services is garbage. It's damn near, you could have got somebody off the street to replicate this and do it better than him. And that's what is taking place with Ben Simmons. So Rich Paul, LeBron James, I'm going to put LeBron in it because we all know LeBron is Klutch Sports. Let's keep it 100. Come on now, don't fool me now. So they clearly moving away from Ben Simmons, clearly. He's been with Klutch Sports since his inception of his career, and now it's over. It's going to be interesting to see who picks him up. I don't see him getting another bag after this contract. Ben Simmons might want to retire, seriously, because he don't look like he want to play basketball. They need to just put him out his misery. It's Flight Sports TV. Listen, we're going to be going live tonight. We're going to be discussing various topics, a whole lot. Salute to everybody. Peace and love to you all, man. Hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV. This is breaking news on Ben Simmons. We out.